Hello. Welcome to the Backyard Show. I'm Caleb, and my co-host is James. And this week, we've got Mazhe on the show. We'll talk about his new album, Wisdom Teeth, his influences, and how he's evolved as an artist. So now, let's get into the show. Well, welcome to the Cyber Backyard Show, Mazhe.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Clap for me, yes.
Can you introduce yourself, tell us where you're from, and your favorite color?
Oh, yeah. So my name is Mazhe. I'm from San Diego, California. And my favorite color is, it switches, bro. It's right now, probably green right now. But I got like 3 though, and they kind of just interchange.
Gotcha. So I've really been looking forward to this because all the past guests we've had have just been like, or not just been like, but they've been rock guests and like indie.
Nah, you can say
indie.
it like that. It's
no.
good.
But you make hip hop and rap music, so I'm really curious about your like the differences in writing and stuff. Can you just explain kind of how your approach to songwriting, and like typically, because I know it's always different, but just typically what's your approach to it?
It's hella always different. Thanks for saying that. So it's hard to pinpoint things, but I think most typically for me it's like I think I write without instrumentals. Like, yeah, I think that's a real common thread with me working on shit is like, I'm just thinking about whatever I have to say. I'm just writing whatever is cool to me. It could be something real. It could be something not. It could be like a blend between the two. Because, in contrast, because like writing it can be whatever the fuck you want it to be, like literally. And like, it doesn't have to, you know what I mean? So, so I think usually I'll write something. And then when I do write, it'll be like a few lines, a few bars, something like that. Just something that gets the idea down, but kind of like building a catalog of sentences and shit that I kind of accumulated over however many days. So like a week, 2 weeks or whatever. And then I kind of come back to it with like fresher eyes and shit. And I'm looking at it and then I kind of pick out like the shit that looks cool and the shit that like feels cool to say or whatever. And then like, I'll take those things and then I'll start to do like I think it's called the cut and paste method, where you take a couple things, sentences or words, or whatever, and you just switch them around. So now it becomes like puzzle pieces for me to find like just sentences I like, you know what I mean? Because they fall on the beat differently than if I was just to sit there and write a verse. I could sit there and write a full verse and like rap that shit, but I just won't like it. I'll never like it. So I have to kind of write it, take it apart, and then build something else out of it. And then that influences like delivery, how the shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So when you're like doing like the puzzle piece, like fitting the puzzle pieces, are you fitting it for like the flow or for like the entire meaning of the song?
That's a good idea. I mean, that's a good, that's a good idea and a good question. I think I do both. I do both, but I think honestly, I probably go more for the song,
more for the song, of it.
for the meaning of the song. I don't know about like the meaning of the song, because like my songs don't like they don't have to always mean like they do, but I'm not like stifled by the fact that it like it has to be about something or mean something. The fact that I made it mean, so it's like just whatever I want to listen to, like whatever makes the song feel cool for me. So I could be talking about different things, because if you listen like and shit, I'm talking about different stuff just in one song. The vehicle is the song, you know what I mean? So does that answer your question? I kind of go more for the song, but I do both though, like, because nigga, the flows are crazy. They are. So it's kind of hard to balance it. Like it's hard and sometimes kind of fun to try to balance and see like, okay, like how can I do both in a way that is cool, in a way that's really tight, in a way that like makes sense, and you know, it makes me feel sexy and shit.
So for the latest album, Wisdom Teeth, are you, since you write without a beat, are you then putting your verses together to a pre-existing beat, or are you making the beats on your own?
Making the beats mainly, not me solely or whatever. Like it's my friends Will and Brandon, they made the beats. So yeah, they make all the beats. It's like collaborative those, you know what I mean? It's like I might have a sample idea or some shit, like here's a sample, like I want to loop this, can you loop that? And then, you know, boom, and then like as producers, like they add to the beat, and then we just kind of like do it like that, you know, or at least that's how we did Wisdom Teeth. Because Wisdom Teeth is like the first songs we made together, like ever.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no loose songs or whatever. Like those are the songs. So hey, I forgot the question. What were you saying? What was it? Do I write is the beat pre-existing or is it created?
Yeah.
So mostly the is created, but it can be existing too. I still don't fucking know my creative process. Like I really don't understand it. I just kind of know I just know what I do, but I don't know if that's not the best my creative process like can be. I think I'm just kind of figuring it out. I'm starting to get to it now, you know what I mean? In ways that are just like not stifling. So
it's always changing too, like the creative process.
It's always fucking changing. That's why that shit's so fucking annoying to like to answer. It's like, bro, I don't fucking know what the fuck I do. I don't know how I came up with this line, nigga. I just made it. Like, I don't know. Like,
well, that's the end of the podcast. We don't
like that's all. See you, folks. Thanks. Like for real, because like I listen. Don't know. If you fucking listen to like, can I like? I'm gonna fuck it. I don't know. I was gonna ask if I could freely talk, but like, so if I like, you know, bands and shit that just artists that I like and stuff, and I'll listen to like their interviews or whatever when they get into their creative process, and all of them have a fucking different process.
Yeah.
So you can't pinpoint the right. There's no right way at all. It's just whoever to your destination. That's how that's what it is, and it should not be judged. It should not judged at all. It should only be like worked on and improved. You know what I mean? Because like 3 years ago, 2 years ago, whatever, like I was not in the same place creatively. Like I had to creatively like liberate myself of a lot of shit that was just like killing me. You know what I mean? Like as a artist, as a person and shit. And I just kind of had to like forget about trying to be like the coolest or trying to be the best or trying to be like what this shit that they try to like put on you. And I was like, fuck this shit. I'm gonna just fucking be myself. I'm just gonna exist. And whatever the fuck that is, it's gonna be cool. You know what I mean? It's gonna be like actually cool. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'll be going on tangents, but go ahead.
No, you're good.
No, for sure.
I was watching your Chad's Home interview, and I think you're kind of mentioning one of the things that you mentioned there about how you don't like your first album, What I Learned, and you said it was shit and no one should listen to it. But I'm like, I come from the same place because like I've deleted most of the music that I've ever put out, but you didn't delete it and you kept it out. Why do you leave it out, and what don't you like about it?
Because niggas told me to fucking keep it on there. So I was like, fuck, all right. It's all right, whatever, bro. Like, okay. But I mean, really, that was really like the reason why I kind of brought it back. Cause like I had it up, it came out in 2017. And to be honest, like that shit don't even count to me. Like I don't count that at all in my catalog of music. I count Wisdom Teeth because like we can get into that later. But anyway, that was like, that came out in 2017. And and hey, say the question again. I'm doing terrible today.
No, you're good. What don't you like about it? Why?
Oh, right. So what I don't like about it was that exact thing that I was saying before. I stifled myself. I was so fucking stifled creatively. I was so fucking stifled. And it was like self-imposed. Like a lot of it. I'm like, nobody like fucking told me how to write or what to write or anything like that or anything. I had like 10 beats, just 10 beats and I just wrote to them and I just fucking stitched them together and put them together and put it out. Like that's what it was. So like I what I like about it is like the amount of hard work that went into it, because like I really fucking worked hella hard on it. But that doesn't mean that like that doesn't mean anything. That just means I worked hard on it. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean it's something I'm actually happy with. Like, and at the same time, when I was working on it, like I felt like I was like, nah, there's something more than this that I'm supposed to be doing. Like as I'm making it, you know what I mean? I'm like, nah, this doesn't really like, it doesn't like match with me right now. I don't feel like fulfilled by this. And especially because like all the music I was listening to, none of it sounded like this. None of it. So I started to ask myself that a lot. Like, why the fuck? I get the most joy out of listening to this shit over here. So why the fuck am I making this? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I couldn't understand it. And it was because like, I felt like I had to do that to be taken seriously as an artist. Quotes
to be
around
different.
Seriously. Yes, like to be different and like in a place that was just heavily saturated with like garbage. Like that's just the fucking truth. I don't like, people suck. That's what it is. I thought I fucking sucked at that point in time. Mm-hmm. I knew I was better than the fucking average person. And that's why I got that far, even that little bit of far at the time. But so I knew I had something. I knew I fucking had talent. And I just knew I wasn't doing what I was making wasn't how I should have like felt making it. It wasn't making me happy. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, cause this shit, wisdom teeth, I fucking love it. It makes me fucking happy. Like I'm the biggest fan of that shit, literally. And for what I learned, it was just like, I don't know. It was just all I had at the time. I was doing really bad in life, like bad. I think like a breakup happened in the middle of finishing that, or in the middle of like making it. So I had to finish it. I was in a fucking big recording studio. I didn't like it. Like I was around a bunch of people I hated. Like it just wasn't cool. It wasn't a good experience for me. So like everything associated with that. And obviously all those fucking things impact your writing, impact, mm-hmm. you know, your creativity. So it was just like bad. It was unhealthy stuff that was just kind of put in the music. So whenever I listen to it or whenever I think of it, it's all of that experiences that nobody else would, because they didn't fucking make it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So those are the things that I don't like about it. But I mean, like, it's like, you know, I think I can appreciate that about myself at the time. You know, like, all right, I was through all this, I was still kind of trying. So like, you know, I kind of got that little piece out of it.
Like from that, then from going there, because obviously there's a huge sonic difference in the first project versus your latest project. What kind of got you to that place to kind of do something that's a little bit harder, a little bit more 808 driven, kind of versus that what you were doing previously production wise?
That was my first time really kind of diving into like everything I like, or like just what I fucking want to do, really. You know what I mean? Not worrying about if people know what I'm saying, not worrying about if people are going to be receptive to it or whatever. It's just like, bitch, I'm receptive to this. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Fucking talk about like cool shit or whatever. I'm going to talk about like the things that I want. Cause like a lot of wisdom teeth is like yearning or like wanting like items, like material things, but in a way that's like resources. You want resources. That's what I'm talking about. You know, I'm not like even if I was flexing, bitch, fuck you. I don't care. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want. You don't want to hear that? Make an album how you want to make it. Like, I don't care. But like in that context, it was just like, it was me finally just like kind of voicing all these things that I want. You know what I mean?
What with the music that you're listening to, how much do you think indirectly inspires you, and like in what ways do specific artists or specific styles of music inspire your craft specifically?
So I can point out with like Chino and like with Deftones and shit, like that helps me with not having to always like have an idea of what you kind of want to talk about, you know, like like for White Pony, he was like, I didn't fucking think about myself, like on the whole thing. Nothing about this is about me. So like that's how he was able to kind of have those songs. That's how those songs came out like that, is because he was separated from the whole thing. So for that the richness of the words in Deftones music, and the richness of like of the production too, it's so fucking like crunchy and like textured, you know, especially around the fur. I go to that more than White Pony, like for sure. Like this is my shit. So there's so much stuff to take out of each song, and like what he's doing, how he's talking about things, and it kind of like helps me to I kind of see how I can incorporate that into how I want to, into my shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he doesn't always rhyme. Like Chino doesn't fucking always rhyme in his shit. And it's like freeing me. I try to like free myself a little bit from the idea that I have to rhyme, or that I, you know what I mean? So there's that kind of with there.
Was the Nick Jonas line, was that like a conscious effort not to rhyme? I play guitar. Yeah. I'm Nick Jonas.
Yeah. I was just like, I don't have nothing else to say, bitch. I play guitar like Nick whatever I said. I just freestyled it. And I was just like, that's fucking cool. I already rapped this whole time. Like I already showed you I can rap. Yeah. So fuck it. I'll just, whatever. Say that line right there. It doesn't matter. It'll be cool. So like that's kind of like, I'm sure that's how I've been inspired from like probably like a myriad of artists who kind of just like the confidence is what it is. The confidence is what sells that bar, you know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, that's what I would probably indirectly, I don't know. That's a really good question. I think so. Definitely. I'm indirectly inspired by a lot. I'm indirectly inspired by wrestling. Like I fucking love wrestling. So like I'll listen. Actually, that's perfect because like, I don't know. Do y'all watch wrestling? Have you ever been in?
I'm not big on it, but
wow. Okay. Fucking posers. Yeah. No, I'm kidding.
No, I'm not.
No. Exactly.
I was just saying I did.
I know. Look, no. Look, I'm talking about the essence of like what wrestling is an art form. Like I watch a lot of wrestling. So like when I was making Wisdom Teeth, there's this old wrestling company called ECW. I don't know if you ever heard of that, but it's like punk wrestling, pretty much. Punk wrestling, break all the fucking rules. Nothing's perfect, but it's perfect of that. You know what I'm saying? I was watching a lot of that when I was writing Wisdom Teeth and shit. So I was like, you know what? At a certain point, I'm like, this shit, my music is ECW right now. Like, because everything they're doing in wrestling, I'm doing that in writing. And that's what makes it cool. So because of that, it doesn't have to be perfect. It is perfect how it is. You know what I mean? So like, that's something that directly and indirectly inspired me like a motherfucker making this. That's probably the best I got for that. Nice. I got to think more about that, but.
So we're going to pretend like we didn't just use up the 40-minute free Zoom trial and then log back in because I'm going to edit it seamlessly. But where are you from?
Oh, I'm from San Diego. You can ask that again. Ask that again because it fucked up.
No, you're good. I'm gonna leave it all in. It's great.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, no.
Don't leave it in.
Hey, look, that's up to y'all, man.
Hey, it's like a ECW, EWC. It's just raw. Just
that's so
breaking all the rules.
That's so funny.
Bro, you said that very wrong.
Very wrong.
It'll make sense because I'm gonna edit out the time when he was talking about the wrestling. It would have only been like 20 seconds ago, so it would make sense.
All right. Where are you from?
San Diego. I'm from. Oh shit!
It's gonna be great. Just keep going.
No, you say you're from San Diego though.
I'm from San Diego, California. Yeah, born in.
Is that where you are right now?
No, I'm in LA now. I've been in LA for like 4 years. Alhambra. Yeah.
Oh. Dude,
oh dang!
Where in Alhambra?
Like near me. I live in Monrovia.
What the fuck? Hey, I live on El Molino Street, over by what's over here? What the fuck is over here? You know where the library is?
No. What else?
What about the CVS? There's a McDonald's across the street, and the Smart and Final right there
by Los Tunas.
Yeah.
Dude, have you come to my fruit cart?
What the
Bro,
fuck?
I
Yo,
work
he
I
runs
work
a
right
fruit
down the
cart.
street. Have you been to the fruit cart on like by Chase Bank on Las Tunas?
You work over
Have
there?
you seen it? Yeah, like it's just like 5 minutes from you.
What the fuck? I work at CVS right there.
Oh shit. But have you ever seen the fruit cart down there, like on Las Tunas?
I think so, because I walk. Is that over by the post office?
Yeah, right by the post
Yeah.
office.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Dude,
What the fuck?
Dude, come by. I'll give you free fruit.
Oh, I'm a for
We
sure
should have done
pull
this
up.
in person at my house, Taylor.
I didn't.
We should have done it at the fruit
know.
cart.
Oh, that's fucking
damn,
crazy. That would have been epic.
I
We live
didn't
that
know.
close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know
Okay.
that.
Wild, because the address you
all right,
gave
guys,
me
we'll
was
just
like
meet at
40
James's
minutes.
house right now. We'll go
Right?
finish the rest of the
Because
podcast.
your shit, like the address
Hey.
you gave me was like 40 minutes away. I'm like, nigga, I cannot.
Yeah.
No, he does live farther than me. We at the beginning we were hosting him at my place, but then we started getting more people that like lived in Orange County and Glendora and all this areas, so it was way closer to him.
Okay,
So
got you.
But
yeah, but I didn't even know.
Yeah, I'm not
dude, come to my car. I work on the weekends. Just come by, get some free fruit.
I'm gonna pull up on. You work Sunday
Or
Saturday?
yeah, I'll work this Sunday. I'll hook you up. All right. We're gonna make a segment right now. What's your favorite fruit? We'll cue up the music right now.
What's your favorite fruit? What's your favorite fruit? What's your favorite fruit? What's your favorite fruit?
All right. What's your favorite fruit?
Look, man, it's a toss up between strawberries and grapefruits. Probably. I'm a grapefruit dude. I know I'm fucking gross. Yeah, because look, I got a mixture that I make like I'm in jail. I got a fucking you get some sugar and then you get some tahini. You mix it in the tahini. This is only when like you have nothing else to eat, like literally. You mix that up, you get the grapefruit, you know what I'm saying? And you having a good time. It's pretty much Lucas, low key. But like, you know, I just thought of it one day at my grandma's house. I was like, man, I need some fucking drugs. And I just did it.
So you were talking earlier about the producers you worked with on Wisdom Teeth. Are you guys all working in like on computers, or is there any physical like hardware synths or like drum machines or anything, or is it all like computer stuff?
Yeah, there's a drum machine, laptop, like drum machine, computer. What else? Yeah, Brandon, my homie Brandon, he has a bass. He plays bass. He has keyboards. Like Brandon has everything. Like, so yeah, that shit was crazy, man. It's so crazy how we met because we've only known each other for like going on 2 years. I met Will first because Will was supposed to DJ a show that I was playing like 2.5 years ago or something like that. And like he couldn't make it, so another guy DJ'd. So I didn't end up meeting Will actually. I didn't know him at the time. So I didn't end up meeting him until like over a year later. And then later, as we were like friends, I'm making music and shit, I found out like, oh shit, you were actually supposed to DJ for me. What the fuck? So it was like a gas full circle moment, kind of like to where, yeah, like I DM'd him. I remember I DM'd him. I was like, hey, bro, you make music? He was like, yeah. And I'm like, we should just make music together. I cut all the fucking bullshit. Who cares about all that shit? You know what I mean? Let's just work together. And he was all like, I'm down. I'm like, cool. When can I come over? Because like I'm down like this week. And then like I went over there like 3 or 4 days later or some shit, and then we made Brand.
Oh
That was
wow,
like the first song.
that's tight.
That was the very first song.
Is he going to be DJing at the festival? Also, what's the festival? When is it? And where can people get tickets?
It's called Nothing Fest at the Garden Amp in Garden, California. That's like 40 minutes away from me with a bunch of fucking bands and artists and shit. And it's my first one. So I feel really like good about that. Kind of getting somewhere now, finally. You can get tickets where can you get tickets?
Hey man, you're playing. I'm not playing.
Wait, bro, I got the link. I've been sending this to everybody. Let me see. Just go to TicketWeb, type in Nothing Fest, like you're not doing anything, like Nothing Fest, and then fucking buy a ticket, bring some friends or something. Don't be a bitch, you know? Show up. It's gonna be fucking lovely. Gonna be my first time playing these songs with people. Damn.
You made music videos for I think like most of the songs except for Girl, or at least
No, I actually made a video for Girl. It's just not out yet. I'm not like, yeah.
But was that something you were thinking about before the album or like during the album that you wanted to make a video for each of them, or was that just after the fact?
I think it was during the creation of them. Definitely. I was just like, okay, like all of these I need a video. I want a video for all of them because like no, what the fuck can you tell me? No one can tell me different. So I was just kind of like, that was pretty simple. It was that. And then like, I think in like August or something last year, we shot those in like 2 days, like all those videos. Yeah. Plus a fucking gang of, it was a lot. But yeah. Yeah, dude. That's why a lot of them are one takes. So it's just like you got one time to make this shit work. So like even like I pride myself on being able to like do that and do that well. In such a short amount of time, because it was like, especially for one shot, that means everything you do has to fucking be on point real. Like, I don't know if people really like understand that or really think about that, but that's fucking brilliant. It really is. So, and then to do that for like 8 consecutive videos, like, you know what I mean? It's a real cool like time capsule. Like all these were made in real fucking time, you know, and then edited, you know, I was in every process, directed the videos, fucking, what else? Edited the videos with my homie Benji, like did all of it. And yeah, dude, what's your favorite video? Do either of you have one? I'm curious.
I liked rims, which also leads me to a question. So your username is Mazhe can't drive. You mentioned before that you don't drive.
Right.
If you don't drive, why do you want some fucking rims?
You little bitch. That's a good one. Hey, that was a good one, Caleb.
Goodness,
all right. Nah, that was hilarious. Because I don't know. Like, nah, I think rims, it's like a metaphor. It's definitely a metaphor for like wanting things, like what I said before, resources. Like, I don't know. Like, I think it can mean a lot of things for different people. Like anything, bro. It's like you want something you don't fucking have. I don't fucking have a car. I want a car.
Since we're talking about rims right now, is that like I don't know, like the sample, or maybe it's you saying it, the like the Applebee's story? Is that true? Is that factual?
That's real.
Yeah.
That was me. Those like little fucking anecdotal things, like that was true stories. Like I was in Applebee's. This was like a year and a half ago. I was at Applebee's, and that's crazy because I was thinking about this moment like yesterday or 2 days ago or some shit. Like literally, I was at Applebee's with these people, and then this guy and this like lady were together. They were sitting like 2 seats down from us or some shit, like at the main table where like the bartender is or whatever. And dude had a drink, and like something happened, and like he like spiked his cup. He like slammed that shit because he was mad, like angry, and his on me, like not all of it, but enough for me to know like you just got your fucking beer on me. You know what I mean? And I was just like, yo, what the fuck? I just said that out loud, and then and dude called me. That's what happened. like that's real life. So that happened, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking kill this guy. I'm gonna hurt him. I'm really gonna hurt this guy right now. And it's like, I'm not even like trying to be like in a mood to fight. Like nobody goes places in a mood to fight. You know what I mean? Unless I guess you don't have a life or something. But like, it was just like, oh my God, dude, like really? Come on, I really gotta do that to you. So anyway, it ended. He left right after that. I was like, whatever. I'm gonna let that shit go. I'm gonna sit the fuck back down. And then this white lady behind me, which has never happened to me before. This is the first time I've seen like white guilt actually happen in front of me. She like tapped me on the shoulder or something. It was like, what he did was like not okay. I'm disgusted. Like, first of all, why the fuck are you telling me that? Why the fuck you ain't tell him that? Like, what? I know I'm black. So like, I don't need you to fucking like try to prove to me that you know what's going on or whatever. That actually proves that you don't fucking know what's going on. Anyway, so this was happening real time, and she fucking wanted to buy me an ice cream for me to feel better.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. Go ahead.
Did you write that line like on the spot, or were you just thinking later, or like?
Nah, I thought of it. I
like,
thought of it like a year later.
yeah.
I was like, because
Yeah.
there was like that space in the song where I say the anecdote.
Uh-huh.
There was just that space in the beat. And I was like, fuck, I just got to say something here. Like there needs to be something here, but no verse, no chorus, no nothing. I'm just about to fucking say some shit. And like, that was like the first, actually, yeah, I think that was like the first thing or the second thing I came up with. And I was just like, I'm leaving that.
Jesus.
Like, I'm leaving it, because even that line by itself, it's so fucking dense. It's a really fucking deep ass line.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a lot of one-liners on this shit that are like layered in deepness, really. Like there's another line on Neck Chain where I say like, white niggas only tough when the light green. Like I wrote that one in real time. That was real. But yeah, you know, it was real.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
yeah.
Crazy. Fucking
I
horrible.
talk a lot. Sorry, guys.
No, you're fine. You're
No,
fine,
man.
dude.
It's a podcast. We literally just want guests who talk a lot. Like you're
yeah,
like,
it makes our job easier.
Oh, cool, for sure. I hope the listeners are excited.
and also you're not saying complete nonsense. You're actually saying
it's-
real things, which is superb.
Oh, cool. I'm on that. Yeah, that's what's
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
So we were talking about like the videos and stuff, and it's obvious that you take a lot of care and you're very precise in like the visual aspect, and everything is like super cohesive. Is there somebody that you look up to for that, like that you take inspiration from, like just being
visually?
so like precise about everything, having like making a world that's
making a
cohesive?
world. Yeah. That's so cool. You noticed that. I love that. Yeah, fucking Tyler, dude. Like for sure. That's all I think. I can't give it to nobody else. That's definitely. Obviously there's other people. No, there's not actually. It's just him.
It's Tyler.
Like, because he's fucking started so fucking, like people don't talk about it like how they really fucking should. Like they are starting to a little bit now, but it's like, nah, man. He started a fuck ton. He started a video style. He started a video style, like actually, like, and that style is you taking your own videos into your own hands and making what the fuck you want, how you want. And like that being the cool thing to do.
You were talking like at the beginning about what you learned from, no pun intended, the album What I Learned, but what have you learned from Wisdom Teeth? And I guess the videos and stuff too.
So far, what have I learned from Wisdom Teeth? I've learned my direction. That's what I've learned the most. Like my be at musically, like in music. I found I'm on the right road to like finding myself. You know what I mean? Or I mean, I know who I am. I found myself, but finding the musically, yeah, just different shit. So like that's what I've gotten from it so far. What else? I've learned to do a lot yourself and get really far, like farther than I get by myself. Like when I had help back in the day, what I considered, I guess, I wasn't fucking getting anywhere. And I was like hella depressed and just like fucking sad and angry and just like stifling myself. The minute I fucking decided to do this shit myself, and was just like, I'm gonna do it my fucking way. And if I fail, then that's cool. I did it my way. You know, shit starts happening for me. I make a project that like people turn their heads at, like actually this time, and stick around. But I mean, they don't just listen to it passively and be like, oh, that's cool, keep doing you. No, this is fucking crazy. How did you make this? I'm a fan. Whatever. People are actually invested doing because I'm just because doing me. I'm being me. I'm just my shit. You know what I mean? So that's what I think those are the biggest things I learned. Like, and I mean, like now I'm on a festival. Shit ain't even been out. I think it's like maybe months only, something like that. I hit up. Do you know Rob? House of Chat, Rob?
I don't know him, but like I know of the show and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, so like that show that happened fastest People don't just get on House of Chad.
Mm.
And he told me that. People wait months to get on this shit. He listened to my shit one time to Chad. Chad was like, I want him on this shit. Like I was on that shit like a month.
Wait, so there's an actual Chad?
Yes, there is an actual Chad. There's an actual Chad. The guy who was interviewing me, that's Chad.
Oh, his name is
Oh,
Chad.
okay.
Okay.
Oh, fucking funny.
So we were kind of going over just your inspirations, everything like that, where you started. So my question is like, when did you first start wanting to even make music? To kind of bring it back to the beginning.
I was 15. I was like 14 or 15. I was listening to Odd Future, like that was the fucking shit. And I was the only kid at my school who was really fucking listening to Odd Future. I knew I had all the fucking words. Yeah, at the school I went to. I mean, even like just anywhere I went, I was always the kind of fucking odd. Like motherfuckers never listened to the same type of music as me. They never liked wrestling. They made fun of me for watching anime. And now that's all the shit everybody talks about these days. Like, we took the bullets. For that shit. We ran away so motherfuckers could run to it. You bitch. Respect us, man.
All right. So last question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I mean, hella successful. I don't even know what that looks like. Hella money. Like, I really think, bitch, I better fucking be a goddamn millionaire or some shit by that time, or close or something. I don't fucking know. But I know I won't be here. I know I won't be working at CVS. I know I something will have happened to where I'm able to quit my job. I'm able to like help my family and shit, change my life, change their lives, change my friends' lives. But yeah, that's where I see myself, man. Sorry, I talked a lot, but thanks.
No, man.
You're good, dude. You're a great guest. And thank you for joining the Cyber Backyard Show. Backyard in the house.
Love it. Thank you so much for having me. I just want to say really quick, if you're fucking listening, listen to Wisdom Teeth 2 and Nothing Fest November 13th. You should go. Tickets to $25. Don't be a bitch. Love you. On ticketweb.com. You feel me? My name is Mazhe, and I feel like Rey Mysterio right now. I don't know what to say.
And that's our show. You can listen to Mazhe wherever you stream music, and go see him at Nothing Fest November 13th. You can visit our website at www.thebackyardshowpodcast.com to check out curated playlists from past guests. Thank you for listening. This has been The Backyard Show.
Backyard Show.